Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. If it's your first time here, hi, welcome. I'm Gaby. On today's video, I'm going to be talking about something a little bit different than normal. Sorry if you can hear background noise. I am sitting and filming outside today, but I'm actually getting very nervous talking about this topic. Okay, I'm just gonna come right out and say it. I am depressed, and I wanted to make this video talking to you guys about what it is like to live with depression. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to talk and get some of my thoughts out and get some of my feelings out. Thank you guys so much for allowing me to do that, and for listening and for being here for me. It's very difficult to talk about this, and it makes me really uncomfortable. I just want to say I'm not a professional. I am just sharing what I'm going through and sharing what it is like to live with depression from my perspective and how I've experienced it. I'm not saying everybody will experience the same, and I'm not saying you will experience this, and I'm not here to diagnose anybody. So if you're feeling like you might be depressed, please do go and talk to somebody professional. I do have 2 people that I go see on a regular basis. I go see a psychological counselor as well as a clinical psychologist. My friend here on YouTube, Ndape Washali, she makes videos about mental health, and she has many resources, free resources and paid resources that you can look up and go and ask for help. So please do check out her channel. I will link it below. But I'm not a professional, and I'm just sharing my thoughts and my feelings with you guys. This video is not planned. It's probably going to be all over the place, but I just felt like I needed to talk about this, because you might see me in my videos trying to inspire people and trying to better myself and hopefully inspire other people to want to better themselves. And while those videos are real and true and honest and they represent me, at the same time this video also represents me. It is not easy. You have good days, and then you have bad days, and then you have really bad days. It can affect the people around you. It can affect your family, your relationships, because you can't always explain what's going on. You always feel like nobody will understand you. You always feel like nobody will get it. Nobody will understand you. Sometimes you don't even have the words to explain what you're going through. But it can affect your relationships and your family, because you might seem sad and you don't know why. And your spouse might ask you what's going on, why you're sad. And you might tell them, I honestly don't know. I can't explain to you. And then they might not understand it, and they might start an argument. They might want to know what is wrong. They might want to help you. They mean well, but sometimes you don't even know yourself. So how can you tell them, and how can they help you if you don't even know? If you have somebody in your house or in your circle that is depressed, the best you can do is be there for them. Just be understanding. I know you won't understand sometimes, but just, if they're sad, sometimes let them be sad. If they're unhappy, sometimes let them be. Just give them a hug. Obviously, if this person is getting the help that they need, then just be there for them. If they're not getting the help that they need, maybe offer to help them. Offer to help them go find somebody that they can talk to. I am not a professional. I am just sharing what I'm going through. If you're feeling like you might be depressed, please do go and talk to somebody professional. I am depressed, but I don't sit around sulking all day most of the time. Sometimes I do, but most of the time, sometimes I want to change and I want to better myself and I want to heal. I've had depression in the past and I've healed, and sometimes it comes back. I have been diagnosed with clinical depression in the past when I was at university, and I did see a psychologist when I was at university. And then I came back from university and I was diagnosed with depression again. And like I said, I am seeing somebody for it. But like I said, you have really good days, then you have bad days, then you have really bad days. Just doing simple, basic tasks that you otherwise love and enjoy becomes really difficult and challenging. Like something as simple as doing the dishes. I love to have a clean space, a clean environment, but I just couldn't be bothered to do the dishes. I couldn't. I will see the mess. It will irritate me. I will have the urge to want to do it, but at the same time, I couldn't be bothered to. I couldn't. And sometimes I will force myself to do it because I don't have any other choice. And sometimes I will just leave it. A simple task like making your bed in the morning or folding up laundry, or doing laundry, which I love doing laundry. It's one of the chores that I actually love doing. I love washing clothes, hanging them up, folding them up and packing them away. It's one of the chores that I love to do, but I couldn't be bothered. I have no motivation to do it. Something as simple as tidying up, picking up baby Willow's toys, picking up socks, putting shoes into a cupboard. It's a simple task. When I want to go to bed or sit on the couch, I take off my shoes and I just leave them there. I couldn't be bothered to pick it up and put it away. I couldn't be bothered to tidy up around me. This makes it very difficult for the people that I live with. They might think that you're just a big slob, that you're just lazy. And normally, the thought of them thinking that I'm a slob and I'm lazy would actually motivate me to clean and pick up so that they don't think that of me. But today, I couldn't be bothered. If they think I'm a slob, let them think I'm a slob. I couldn't be bothered what people think of me. It becomes very difficult because I'm starting to notice that my husband is getting irritated with things lying around all the time, with me not being bothered to pick up or clean up. I'm sorry to my husband and to the people that I live with, my family. That's all I can say is I'm sorry. And I hope that soon I will feel better and be healed, and that I will be bothered, and that I will start picking up the things and tidying up the house and just creating a good environment for us to live in. But the way that I'm feeling right now, I just couldn't be bothered. The mess doesn't bother me. Doing chores around the house, it doesn't bother me at the minute. I don't care. And I'm not trying to be rude. I do want to be better. I do want to have a very nice, clean, organized, minimalist household. That I run organized, that I keep clean and organized, and I want to have routines and make food and make dinner, and even something like making dinner, I couldn't be bothered to make dinner. And I know sometimes I have to, but sometimes it's like 6, 7, 8 o'clock rolls around and I haven't even thought about what we're gonna make for dinner tonight. And then my husband would ask me, what are we going to eat tonight? And I would just tell him, I don't know. Because living with depression makes me not care. It makes me not think about these things. I mean, I think about it and it haunts me and I'm worried about it and I'm stressed out about it, but I just couldn't be bothered to do anything about it. I have to make dinner. What are we gonna have for dinner? I could probably make this for dinner. If I don't make dinner, they'll probably wonder what's going on. Why am I not making dinner? But I couldn't be bothered. I wish I didn't feel this way. And don't get me wrong, sometimes I do feel better and I want to do it. With it being the new year, you know, we all set goals and we want to be better and we want to do better this year. You know, I've had the goal to eat healthy for the longest time now. And since it's the new year, it's like a fresh start. Okay, let's do it again. Because I decided to go vegan and none of my family members that I stay with are vegan. So I thought, you know, I need to take it upon myself to make myself food to eat. Vegan food, because they're not going to make vegan food. And so I had to get up and make food because nobody else was going to do it for me, especially if it's vegan. And it was good and well. And during that week of me being vegan, I made food every day. And my family enjoyed the vegan food with me, but they would make themselves meat and eat the vegan food as sort of a side dish with their meat. And it was going really well for about a week. And then I couldn't bother making vegan food anymore. So I would just eat bread. Still vegan. Bread with peanut butter, that's still vegan. Bread with vegan butter or chickpeas or mayo, vegan mayo. It's still vegan, but I just couldn't bother making decent, healthy meals. I feel like quitting my job. I don't feel like going to work. And I don't feel my normal focused self. I don't feel focused. I don't feel inspired, motivated when I'm not feeling this way, when I'm not depressed. I enjoy my work. I love my work. And I want to go the extra mile and I want to be good at my job and I want to do the best when I'm not feeling depressed. But when I am depressed, I couldn't be bothered. And I'm so scared that one of these days I'm going to lose my job because of my depression. Last year, I had periods where I was very low and very depressed, and I was booked off for quite some time. And then there were periods where I wasn't depressed, and I was very motivated and happy to go to work and happy to do my work. It's an ongoing battle. It doesn't just go away. When I am really, really low, I do see somebody and I will see them constantly week by week until the exercises are helping me to feel better, and then I would be better for a while. And then we'd stretch the time between our sessions a bit longer. Instead of going every week or twice a month, I would then go once every 2 months. And then, you know, therapy is a process, so it's an ongoing thing. There's no magic pill that is just going to fix you and heal you and all of a sudden you're better. It's an ongoing process. And I want to get better. I want to be happy and healthy, not just for myself, but for my family as well. And the fact that I'm sad and depressed and unhappy gives me anxiety that makes me panic. It's so weird to have depression and anxiety at the same time. You think about all the things that you have to do and that you want to do at home, all the chores to run a decent household, like the cleaning and the cooking and the tidying up and the laundry and buying groceries and making food and cooking dinner and all of these things. You want to do it. You think about wanting to do it, having a plan, having a routine, but you just couldn't be bothered. And the fact that you couldn't be bothered, it makes you anxious and it makes you panic. And you delay tasks and you delay it and you delay it and you say, you know what, I'll do it a bit later. I'll do it a bit later. I'm just gonna watch a YouTube video, I'm just gonna watch TV, and then 5 hours later you're still watching TV and you still haven't done that task. But I look at the pile of clothes that need to be folded and put away on the floor, and I just walk right by it. I couldn't be bothered to pick it up, and I see it there, but it's also like I don't even see it. It's also like I'm blinded by everything that's going on around me, and I'm just inside of my head all the time. But tomorrow I'm going to make an appointment for myself, hopefully the fastest appointment that I can get, because sometimes all you need is to talk to somebody. And for me, talking to my friends and family, I'm not a talkative person. I'm not an open person. I don't like to talk about my problems and things that I'm going through with my family and my friends. So I'd much rather open up to a stranger, a professional, and tell them everything, and then hopefully they can help me and guide me and give me a different perspective. So yeah, I'm going to make my appointment tomorrow, and then we'll take it from there. We'll take it one step at a time, one day at a time. I really don't want to clean up the mess inside my house right now. I really don't even, it's Sunday and I don't even want to make food. And my husband keeps asking me what's wrong, and I don't know what to tell him. And he just wants to help. He just wants to make me feel better, because my mood also affects him. So if I'm down and sad, then that also affects him, and he's worried about me and also gets down because he doesn't understand. And I don't want to open up, and I don't want to talk to him, and sometimes I try to open up and I try to talk to him, but it just feels like he doesn't get it and he doesn't understand it. And when you are depressed, it always feels like nobody gets it and nobody understands. And I guess that's why it's so good to talk to a professional, because they really try to understand your point of view. They're not biased, they're objective, so they understand your point of view and try to, you know, sometimes that's all you need, is for somebody to understand for somebody to understand you and to acknowledge your feelings and to give you a different perspective and give you exercises that will help you to clear your head and clear your mind. I don't know if you've noticed on my channel, the last 3 videos have been a little bit different. I'm really trying to get out of my head and to clear my mind and to focus and to spend some alone time so that I can reflect and help me heal and help me to feel better. So if you want to check out the last few videos on my channel, it has been a little bit different because I'm on this journey to hopefully heal myself and heal my depression and better my life and better myself. And the things that you see on my videos, they're not fake, they're real and honest, and they're me. But this video is also me. While I might be happy and excited about going swimming in the morning and making vegan food, I'm also sad and depressed inside at the same time. It's very weird. I mean, you cannot just be sad and depressed and lie in your bed all day. I know I have been like that. There was a period of time where for 2 weeks I just laid in bed and didn't do nothing. But I know that I have responsibilities and things to do, so I force myself to do it. And it kind of puts me in this zombie mode where I'm just a zombie. I'm just a robot doing things that I have to do to get by. But really inside, I'm very depressed and sad and unhappy. So hopefully me going to see somebody will help that, and hopefully this video gave you a little bit of insight to what it's like living with depression. This video was probably all over the place. I didn't plan it. I just spoke my mind and had to get a few things off of my chest. I just wanted to say thank you for everybody that is subscribed to my channel, that watches my videos, that always leaves me a nice comment. Thank you so much. I'm just going to mention a few that I can think off the top of my head. Roween, Fernando, Nicole, Hedero in UK. Yeah, those are just the people whose names I see on most of my videos, on almost all of my videos. So thank you guys so much, and thank you to each and every person that has subscribed to my channel and that watches my videos and leaves me a comment or a like. It means the world to me, and thank you for giving me this opportunity to talk and get some of my thoughts out and get some of my feelings out. I actually do feel a little bit better, so thank you guys so much for allowing me to do that, and for listening, and for being here for me. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and I look forward to seeing you guys again in the next one. Bye!